gonna use this lighting because I think it's kind of dramatic. But I'm back home. This video is very, very late. However, I'm glad that I'm still doing it because I said that I would do a video every day just to get my feet wet and whatnot. So, yeah. But it's not going to be that long. It's going to be quite short. This one's about energy. And of course, like the last few, I have a piece to present like I did, like I've been doing, a piece that I feel relates to the topic. So the topic is energy. Now, I decided on what the topic would be early in the day, and I decided on it based off of this reply that I received from someone that messaged me. I was trying to understand basically what about me seems older since I've gotten that I look older. And they replied with maybe it's just the energy. And then I connected that to like the whole old soul thing because I've been told many times by many people that I have an old soul. And honestly, I can sometimes hear it or recognize it in some of the things that I say or some of the things that I do, like some of the hobbies that I have, the way that I move, cadence even sometimes in speech. Like, I don't know. But I related it to that. And I was like, okay, energy. Because I kept, like, once I saw that, I was like, what is about it? Like, what about my energy screams this? What is the message that people receive when it comes to my energy? What exactly is unique about my energy or my presence? What am I emitting to people in the world that has it so they perceive me in a certain way? What are the different ways that my energy is perceived? Because I received that I'm perceived to have an old soul or this aged or this wise essence to myself. However, at the same interruptions, bro. But y'all don't even know what just interrupted me. I did say I'm back home, so I'm around my siblings. This girl just came in my room like, what the heck? But yeah. I left off on what are the different ways that people perceive me. Because, okay, yes, I have this old soul or this old nature to myself. But you never know the different sides that people see to you. Like, as much as you may be in your head about how you're perceived by others, people will see various sides to you, and you may not even know it. And I feel like I can really say that as somebody that people watches and low-key eavesdrop on people conversations. Or you can just simply look at somebody and slightly tell, you know? Think about the people that you encounter every day. And maybe these are the same people. You've seen different sides to them that perhaps they're not necessarily aware of, you know? So that's what I'm getting at with the whole, okay, there's various energies held captive within me that may unconsciously emit to themselves depending on the situation. But said it was going to be short, right? I said that, didn't I? And it is. So I'm going to end off on reading the I never know if I could call it a poem or what? Shoot. What else is it that people call it? I love the way I make these videos, I'm not gonna lie. I really do feel comfortable. Like, it doesn't feel too professional. Not that I'm even in this for it to be. Because guess what? Diaries aren't professional. Journals aren't professional at all. They just are. They take on various elements and aspects of their author. And I said this was a diary channel, so but I'm trying to think, what is that word that I said? This little piece. I call my stuff pieces because I never know if it fits the poem criteria. But anyway, let's just get into it. It's not titled, but it's based off of energy. Energy is what I was thinking of when I wrote this. Combust, dictated by the waves of another. Consumption of what's vile. Alleyways in the dark. Why must you walk along that path? Is it even a choice? Nature or conditioning? Pay the price of attention to yourself. The field you possess and the waves emitting from you. A home to your story. Expression of your existence. A message to the external. In custody of those who cause interference. So tuned into their station. Open that sacred eye and realize you possess one of your own. Tune into you. Control the panel. So that essentially came from, I left the whole questioning how people perceive me and my energy, and I went towards the, okay, think about all the times that people interrupt you, or think about all the times that you can literally feel the energy of the room or feel the energy of yourself and another person, depending on the situation that you're in. Let's say you're in conflict. I can feel that energy, and I can literally feel my blood rising, but also this weight, especially this weight when I don't handle things in a manner that I would if I was being a bit more intentional about how I'm coming across, or intentional with what I'm trying to say, with the bigger picture of everything that I'm trying to say. Because I don't like to argue, but it's not the communication. Whatever I'm trying to convey does not always come. It's not always covered in love. It's covered in frustration. And that frustration has a way of its own, and it just cloaks everything, and it kind of distorts the love that could be taken on that wave, that could be translate it through that way. It distorts it. It distorts the message. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of when I wrote that. How you allow people to dictate your energy, or how you pay less attention to your own energy and pay more attention to other people's, your external world, not your internal, not your body, possibly your mind, but not your body. That's where my head was at with that. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Deuces.